I think we're live. Very good. Some people are cutting some banana trees today. So you might see some people cutting the banana trees. They want to level the ground and burn the wild grass. So that's what they're doing today. So you might see some people in the background. This is actually a banana plant. Banana trees aren't really trees. Apparently they're plants. So it's okay, after you cut the banana, you can cut the entire tree and another plant will grow again. Just like humans. Once it's our time, we come out again. They're both one and the same. So humans are bananas. My point. Humans and bananas have more in common than meets the eye. But the difference between the humans and the banana tree is that when the humans grow, there we go, one banana tree fell down. So the difference between the banana tree and the human is that when the banana tree grows, it doesn't put too much attention on the leaves, on where the position is. The banana tree doesn't compare itself with the neighboring tree or the neighboring branch. It doesn't want the bananas to be sweet, it doesn't want it to be sour. It just grows, utilize what's around it, and when it has its bananas, it doesn't do a baby shower for every banana that it produces. It doesn't take its bananas to banana beauty pageants. It just grows and produces bananas based on the environment. If the environment is clean and nice and natural, it will grow sweet bananas. And if it's not, it will grow sour bananas. And that's fine too. The banana tree is not going to change its position, battle with everyone else in order to produce sweet bananas. It's going to continue growing, and maybe next season conditions will be suitable for sweet bananas. Humans, on the other hand, human beings, we are a bit more interesting because we have a voice in the head that keeps screaming at you, keeps shouting that you need to do something about something in order to enhance your situation. It doesn't matter if it's your financial situation, your relationship situation, your society situation, how people view you, how you look. This voice in your head, which banana trees don't have, is a thing that keeps people kind of in a non-ending circle. And this circle has a gravity. And it's very hard to escape this circle. Because in order to truly escape this circle, there has to be first a desire for liberation, and then being extremely comfortable with being uncomfortable. And when I say that, I mean being extremely silent during noisy times in the mind. Because the mind's job is to distract you, to keep you distracted, keeps you chasing, keeps you going. Silence keeps you empty, keeps your vessel completely clear from any impurities. And with a clear vase, that's when you can really start receiving all what you need from the universe. But chasing desires is always an endless game. We hear it so many times, people chasing money, chasing every girl, chasing relationships. The moment they get them, there's a transition point where they feel complete. They feel that they've achieved. When the lottery ticket winner wins the lottery, he feels complete for a year. The transition point is the point where they feel complete. So people start chasing transition points. People start chasing, they want to keep transitioning. So when they start making a little bit of money to a lot of money, they've transitioned. Now that they have a lot of money, they want fuck you money. They want that transition point. And then when they have that, they want unlimited money. That's another transition point. These people keep chasing transition points. But the thing is that transition points are temporary. They last for no longer than a year. And then the old feelings, the old habits start coming back. But that's how the evolution of consciousness usually is that you have to chase all of your desires to the point where you reach a point where you realize that those desires are not the things that you were chasing. And the thing that you were chasing was who was being it's the origin of who was chasing, not what was being chased. So, in other words, the chaser is the chased. The person who is chasing is the object that wants to be chased. It's like when you see that in the cartoons when you tie a carrot to a rabbit's head and then the rabbit keeps going on and on and on and on and on forever, trying to chase the carrot. But what the rabbit was chasing was already within him. There's also many paths. There's no one true path. So some people don't need to fulfill all of their desires in order to. You don't have to become a millionaire to wake up, is what I'm trying to say. You can realize that suffering is coming from within, and freedom also comes from within. But you have the story of the Buddha where he was the son of wealth. He had everything. And the moment where he reached nirvana is when he escaped his wealth and went into poverty and hunger. The thing is, if you start with hunger and you see the rich people eating and happy, then that's what you're gonna chase. So you have to chase that first, realize that that wasn't the thing, and then go back to where you were, to your true self. But it's not a requirement. It's just how it usually works out to be. But the key thing is emptiness, an empty mind, having an empty mind all the time is the thing that has to be maintained throughout your entire path. Clearing out attachments, clearing out desires, clearing out thoughts, just clearing out. You have to continuously clear. This is a continuous process. It doesn't, it's like a house. You can't clean a house one time and say that it's cleaned. It's a continuum. It starts and then it never ends. How do you know? How can you tell from a clean house from a dirty house? Because the cleaning never stops. In a dirty house, the cleaning stops, and then continues, and it stops, and then continues. That's how awareness should be. It should be a continuum. A never-ending awareness. It doesn't mean don't do things, but when you do things, make sure you're aware, alert. Make sure that you're conscious while doing everything that you're doing. And then there's going to be a flavor added to what you're doing. There's going to be a little humanity in what you're doing. But if you're doing things robotically with zero awareness, you've destroyed with whatever you've touched. If you're making music robotically, it's not going to be the best music, you know? You can find in any genre of music, every person has specific tastes of music, but in any genre, you can tell if the music has been produced with awareness or robotically. Instantly you can tell. It loses the soul, the touch. When they were making music, they were thinking of how much money this song will make, how many people are gonna see it. So it loses the touch. But when a song is made with the love of music and the love of creation, you can immediately tell. The moment the song starts, you can tell that this song has been produced with consciousness. And these artists, that's why they do music, because it brings them back to the state where they feel the most innocent and the most at home. But based on their daily lives, it switches on and off. If they had a day where they had too many desires, the music that they're going to produce, they're not going to feel it. And vice versa. So if there's a day where you felt that there was a lot of noise, that's the day you should really figure out where you can add some emptiness in your day. And it's a momentum game. So the more emptiness you have, you'll have a lot of emptiness, and that will keep you more empty. And then you're gonna have more emptiness, and that will keep you more empty. It keeps on pushing itself, expanding. It's a snowball effect. And then you're gonna realize that your consciousness is very vast. It's very expanded. And it goes the other way around. The more noise, the more you're gonna chase noise, the more you're gonna have noise, different kinds of noises, different people's noises, and that will snowball as well. It goes both ways. You can either choose emptiness or noise. Noise will happen. Just don't be disturbed with it. Let the noise come and go. Just don't have a conversation with the noise. Regardless of what it says. It might say that you need to do this, you need to do that, just ignore it and go on with your day. Because if you start having a conversation with it, then you're on the wrong path. It's going to convince you to do something, to talk to someone, to do all kinds of things that you may or may not need. But the purpose of the noise telling you to do this is to stay away from emptiness. The noise wants more noise. Emptiness wants more emptiness. So the noise will tell you to do things, but in reality, you may not need to do these things. Actually, you might be shooting yourself in the foot, as they say. Sometimes less is more. But noise wants more noise, wants action, wants drama, wants chatter. So it will tell you to do things that you don't need to do, just to fill in the gaps. Because when emptiness happens, there's nowhere for the noise to hide, and then it gets exposed. So enjoy the silence of your days. Enjoy the space. Stay empty. Keep your mind expanded. Whenever chatter happens, let it happen. Just don't converse with it. Don't escape it. Don't change your position. Go somewhere, talk to someone to escape the noise. Stay where you are. It's not scary, it's okay, you're safe. It's just noise. Nothing's happening to you. The mind is just chatting. You're not in danger. No one's here to hurt you. Stay where you are. You can close your eyes or keep it open, it's okay. and just breathe and don't listen to it. It will eventually stop talking. It will take time, but eventually it will stop talking. Anything in the universe, if you don't put attention to it, it stops. So stay silent, stay empty. Until next time.